as promised, I am here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to those of you who are on the other side of the world. I know it's entering the evening hours. I'm having my cup of tea. This is called my midday cup of fasting tea. And we're going to talk about fasting today. I'm AngelNaphtalie, for those of you who are just tuning in. Yeah, I needed that. I'm only going to be on here for a half an hour, possibly less. I've got the timer on so I could stay on point, because sometimes I'm not on point, let me tell you. Yeah, so I started a fast. I do it every year, different times of the year, but this year I'm doing it from December 22nd until January 22nd, which is my birthday on January 22nd. I'm fasting for change in my world, my life, the things I do. I can't talk about those, exactly, because that's personal to me. I'm also fasting for change for the world, as you know it, for you, for those around you, the world that we live in. Trying to chant for, I don't know why I'm using the word chant, because I don't even do that, but for change, right? And also for the universe, for the planets to be in place wherever they need to be to make the changes that we need. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Those of you who really know me know I do this. I don't always go on here and talk about it. Normally I probably wouldn't tell you what I'm doing. I've done it where I've had to trim my locks. I'm not doing that this time. This time you got to give up something that you love. Not indefinitely, but at least during the fast. I could tell you some stories of some past experiences, but for this time around, I'm giving up the one thing that I really love to do every day, maybe several times a day, is coffee. So I gave up coffee. I am only drinking tea now and maybe before I go to bed. And I will have one good meal, but not till sun goes down, right? So when the sun goes down, then I can have a good meal, a good nutritional meal. It can't just be any kind of meal. It has to have all the elements of nutrition, You have to have the things that you would make to make you feel good, and you make your body feel good. Also satisfy some of those cravings without adding anything to it. And then you have to have your fruits and your vegetables. You got to do that. Your body needs it. And you can actually fast without eating and go several days without eating and just drinking water. I've done that before. But this time around, it's just one cup of tea in the midday. Yep. And then later on in the evening after dinner. Yesterday, I had a mango tea from this Chinese restaurant across, wasn't Chinese, Japanese restaurant across the street. It was called I'm just gonna say mango tea. So it has chunks of mango in it. Yeah. And it was so delicious. That was like a dessert to me. I had stewed fish last night with vegetables and a little bit of rice, and also a shrimp taco. They make the best shrimp tacos over there. Nothing like you could get anywhere else. The place is called One Bite. That's the name of the place I went to. Someone gave me, a family member gave me some Christmas money, which I wasn't expecting. So I didn't have anything in the house to cook. So I went across the street, Thank you, son. Sometimes you have to treat yourself. Because I tell you, I help so many people out throughout the year. Not money-wise, because I don't have any money. But I help people. Like, I give people rides. I take them to the store. I might get a free grocery to come home with. I help the senior citizens. Yeah, I do a lot of things for a lot of people. I try to help the people who can't do things. I could sit with people if they needed help healing them. I've done that. I've helped a friend who recently had surgery, and I helped him out. So I give from my heart, but I don't always receive except the acknowledgement that I did something good. And I never really expect anything from anyone. That's the bottom and top of the line. I don't. I live a simple life. You know, I'm simple. The simplest things can make me happy, like the snow that fell the other night. I just happened to be out at a reggae show, which was in my neighborhood. And when I left, I was like, why are my knees hurting me? Both my knees were hurting me. I thought it was because I was standing up too long. But I step outside and I see the snow falling. Like there was like an inch of snow already on the ground. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, now I know. I usually get a serious headache before and a backache. And then my knees might hurt because any joints that I have a problem. So, yeah, that happened. And I was ecstatic because even though I was in pain, the freshly fallen snow, it just brings joy to my heart. So much joy. I can't even begin to explain it to you. But it does. It brings a lot of joy to me. And it made me want to cry. It was so peaceful. And I could actually drive home. There were no people on the road because I have a problem at nighttime seeing. That's why I don't go anywhere. Like one of my best friends, she says, you never come visit me. And I had to tell her today, it's not because I don't want to, but you live clear across town and past Boston. And that means me driving over there and the sun going down at 4:30. I am not going to make it. I am not a morning person, so I'm not getting up at the crack of dawn to come all the way over there to worry about driving back in the night. So it hasn't happened. Sure, I could take the train, I suppose. I haven't thought about that. But maybe that'll be in the year. I'll try to do something like that because I really do need to go see her new place, make her happy. Yeah, and life goes on, right? I want to bring you guys a little closer. That way, if you leave a text, I can actually see it. I hope I can anyway. No guarantees. If you do leave one, make sure you leave your name behind it. It will be helpful. It's kind of a slow connection in here. I'm not sure why, but we're going to keep going. Got my clock on. We're in 10 minutes already. Wow, time flies when you're having so much fun. Yeah, the holidays were a little trying for me. Actually, very trying for me since Thanksgiving. I seem to get really blue. Like, I call it blue. Really low-keyed. I don't want to be around a whole lot of people. Although I want to be around my family, but they're all busy. They're doing their things. My kids are all grown up. They have their own families. You know, it's like you can't see nobody. You get phone calls or a text, but it's not enough, you know. Even my friends, I don't get to see my friends. My good people that I really love and care for, I don't get to see them. So that's depressing to me. It's really hard. So being the fact that I'm going through that already, and then fasting brings up a lot of that emotional stuff. You know what I mean? It just does. I don't know the reasoning for it. It brings up everything. It brings up bodily problems too. Like I said with my knees, like both my knees don't hurt. It's only one, my left knee. But when it hurts like that, I have to ask questions like, why am I feeling that? Why am I feeling that? So I have to sit and meditate on it. So how many days am I in? I'm in 7 days now. 7 days I'm already into this fast. I'm doing good. I am compliant with everything I got to do. I'm sleeping more, which is part of the whole fasting thing. You would get tired. Not tired, but you would be downloading. So how do I explain that? So your spirit downloads things when you're trying to raise your frequency levels. And that might sound very meta. I can't find the words. Sorry. It might sound way out there like wooby woo, but it's not. We're all doing it every day. Every day we are. Hey, Gail, I know you text me. I couldn't answer you. Sorry. Every day you go through these things, you know, when you're fasting, it stirs up more emotions that you didn't know you had. It just happens. And I'm always prepared for it because I know ahead of time it's going to happen. So one of the things that definitely has been going on is headaches. Some of it's due to the weather, I know, and some of it's due to the change my body's going through by not eating breakfast. Well, I don't normally eat breakfast anyway. I usually eat a late brunch, and then I have dinner, and then I might get hungry before I go to bed. So that's 3 meals, right? And I'm not a person who follows the rules of life. I'm just not. I don't do what everybody else does. Like my girlfriend, Gail, she's my best friend. She has her 3 meals and she's got to eat all the time. And in between she's eating. I can't do all that. I can't consume food all the time. It's just not my makeup. It's not who I am. So for me to go on this fast that I'm on just till sundown, it's not hard. It's not hard. No, it's not hard. I probably should have challenged myself a little bit more. But I am kind of challenging myself because normally a fast is only for a day or 2. I'm doing this until almost a month, until my birthday. And that means that temptations are going to come. And like I got up this morning, I was starving. Let me tell you, I was hungry. And I was talking to my best friend, Gail, and she's talking about her party she's planning. And she's talking about all these foods, like these stuffed shells she's going to make. She said she wanted to make this soup called pea soup. I'm not really into pea soup, but the way she was making it sound like it's the most delicious thing ever. And here I am starving like Marvin. Stop talking about food. It's too much for me right now. Hey, Louisa. Hey, Gail. So, yeah, the temptation of wanting to eat something that your body says, oh, yeah, it's morning. You got up, even though you got up at noon. It's time to have something. No, we're not going to do that. We're sticking to the plan. We're fasting until sundown. We're only having our cup of tea. Me, you, and tea. That's it. And in case you wonder what kind of tea I'm having or I'm drinking, well, it's a fasting tea. It's called fasting tea, along with mango tea and mint tea. So I have the combination all in there. And that kind of gives me a little boost, a little something to go off of for now until after 5. I'm going to wait until 5 o'clock to consume real food. And I'm going to have leftovers. I'm going to have the rest of what I had from last night, which was the stewed fish. And I do have a salad. I'm thinking about eating a salad and a little bit of rice with the stewed fish. So that's what I'm going to have tonight after sundown. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have. And maybe another cup of tea and some Gatorade. I'm going to fluid up throughout the night. And then that way, when I go to bed, I won't be waking up being thirsty or anything like that. Josh, how are you? Welcome on board. I'm talking about my fasting for, I'm in day 7. I'm going till January 22nd. I've started on December 22nd. And I'm fasting for change. That's all that I can reveal to you all, because the personal side of my fasting is for me only. Me and the higher power, the creator of all things, whatever name you want to call them, or it, or they, or whatever. I call it the higher power, the creator of all things. And all the angels that surround me. So only they know what my real change is all about. But change is, you can figure out what change is all about. And it's also for change for you. Because you all are special to me. And also for the world and the universe. Because I think about all the planets. Because being an Aquarius, I'm very cosmic. I'm very out there. I'm very not always here. If you really want to know what kind of person I am, look on my Facebook page. I've reposted a couple of videos that somebody, some generic thing had been put out about an Aquarian. And then you can learn how I operate. I'm not totally there, because I have other planetary aspects about me, but that is the gist of who I am, in case you were wondering. Especially those of you out there wanting to be my booze. No, I got one love right here. Oh, well, you might be looking at the camera, and I might be over here. I don't know which way this way is going, but here's my heart. In case this is coming across to you the opposite direction, I have one love right here. Only that person knows who they are. So, that being said, the rest of you, I just love you. That's it. But you can't get the key to my heart. That's it. Simple. Yeah. That's it. So I'm in day 7, like I said. Oh, and feel free, if you are new to my channel, make sure you like it, follow, subscribe, whatever it says there. Because I'm going to post this on YouTube later, so I'm going to be saying subscribe, because that's what you have to do if you're on YouTube. And Instagram, I guess you have to follow, like, and share, whatever. You can share it. I'm happy if you do that. No problemo. None. Someone asked me, where am I? Oh, I'm in the music room. So I'll give you a little tour. So there's the drums over there. That's the drumming corner. I don't know if you could see it, but there's the drums. That's Naphtali. And this is where I do all my recordings for the drums. I'm also got my congas down here. Yep. Lucy and Desi. And my bongos are in the living room. And my djembes are in the kitchen. So I can't show you them. And this is my DJ stuff. I don't do anything right now. My radio equipment. I'm not doing that now because I don't have no place to do radio. But I am thinking about doing podcasting and get the camera back down. Podcasting, and maybe I'll be able to put this into effect. I don't know. I have to get somebody in here to rewire stuff. One of my friends, he's in Florida. He's supposed to come back up in maybe end of January or somewhere in January. And we're going to go to the Apple store or go to the music store, probably Guitar Center, and get a couple of wires and things because he knows how to wire stuff up. And get that going, so I could even get the computer up and running so I can record music, do video editing, because that's what I do. I know how to do it. I just can't do it right now. Everything is on the down low. Got to raise the funds. Someone said, why don't you put a Cash app up here? I would. I probably should. But I'm not ready for that. But what you can do is follow me, right? And leave stars. Do some stars. I haven't seen anybody do that, So stars are easy to do. I've done it for a friend of mine. So you could do that. You can leave me stars. That will come to me somewhere. And then I can use that towards whatever I'm planning on doing. Somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. I also want to tell you about, I got like 8 minutes left. Wow. 30 minutes went by that fast? That's incredible. What is that? So, let me see. I want to get my drumming going this year. Definitely want to play with different people, not just myself. So anybody who is out there, has a band, wants me to come, the only criteria is to get me there. I'm not going to drive at night. So if you were going to go play over in Roxbury, I live in Cambridge. You got to come by and pick me up. Or get somebody to pick me up and bring me there. You're playing in Medford, you're playing in Malden, you're playing wherever. Ishkaboo. You got to get me there. That's it. That's all you got to do. My drums are ready and willing to roll. Even my congas. I don't have cases for them, but they are ready to go. I'll tell you an exciting thing that happened on the other night. What was that? Boxing Day. That was Friday. When I went to the show, the Reggae Bashment, with Abdul Baki and them, Abdul had me come up. He had 4 kungas up there, and he had me come up, and I was so honored to do that. Of course, it was my friend Oral Bandu, journalist. We all know him as journalist. Journalist Bandu is the one that pressured it. Angel, you got to go up there and play the drums. No one's playing them. You got to get up there. Go up there. Just do it. Just walk up there. I said, I can't just do that. That's not respectful. Now, if he asked me to come up, then yes, I would come up. I know how to play them, so it's not a problemo. No. So I did. He asked me first, and I went up. And I couldn't hear him because I don't think the mic was on, but it doesn't matter. Drumming is a heartbeat, and all I need to hear is the music that's being played. And it takes me 2 seconds to feel the drum and know where I need to go. That's all it takes. I don't care if it's a box, a can, whatever. My lap, I'm in it, baby. I'm in it. I don't care what genre of music you're playing. Well, I don't really like hardcore rock. I call it headbanger music. I'm not being disrespectful, but that's really what it's doing. And for those of you who listen to it, down the road, you're going to find that out, but I respect it. Although I really like Led Zeppelin, and I really can get into that, playing drums on it. But I can play any genre because I'm going to feel the heartbeat of it. And that's it. So, anyway, my fasting is going good, and I'm hoping, and my drumming is part of the fasting. I'll let you in on that. And I am going to pursue that to become very important in my life. So in case you all were wondering what I'm doing with my life, it's drumming, 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 and loving you. And the heartbeat one, the one that's in my heart. Yes, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. In case you was wondering. In case you was wondering. And going out and supporting all the artists that I can within my means, because like I said, I'm not driving too far. If you are going to see somebody and you're coming to my neighborhood to go pass through to go see somebody, text me and see if I need a ride. That's all I ask for the new year. Just get me where I need to be. Sure, I could take an Uber, but if you all ain't leaving stars or leaving money in my pocket, I can't take an Uber, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not begging nobody to do nothing for me except to respect that. If you want me somewhere, find a way to reach me. You have a connection right here. You can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me on YouTube. You can reach me on TikTok and say, Angel, I'm going to concert, blah, blah, blah. You want to go? No problem. Just tell me what time to be ready, because all my friends, my brothers know when they say they're coming to get me, I'm on time. I'm probably way ahead of them. Waiting until they show up. And they're always late. So why am I ready early, right? But that's part of life. Oh, and I don't want to like jump the gun, but I think Sambalolo is playing on the 22nd of January, which is my birthday, folks. And I will be talking about it for sure once I know absolutely concrete that is happening. And we will be playing, hopefully, at the Lizard Lounge in Cambridge. And that's up from Harvard Square going towards Porter Square. So that will be awesome. You can come and celebrate. I think it's an early show, 8 to 11. I don't know if there's something happening after that, but I know we're playing possibly. I say possibly because it hasn't been totally confirmed to me. And I don't want to get in trouble for putting it out there before it happens. But it's been put in my ear that we are going to be doing that on January 22nd at the Lizard Lounge. And I will be playing West African music. It will be great to have you all come through. So think about it. Think ahead. I don't know what the tickets are or anything like that. I don't have a guest list. I don't know nothing about it. All I know is that possibly that's a date. After that, I know we have some other things coming up, but I don't know where and I don't know when. And I'm kind of waiting on my brother to tell me that. Brother Boubacar Jabeti. Anyway, Thursday coming, don't forget to come out to the Tavern at the End of the World. The Tavern at the End of the World. I think that's the end of Somerville going into Charlestown, right? It's down there. Just put in Tavern at the End of the World every Thursday with Jimmy Trees and Bosstown Heavy, right? And tonight is Sunday. You can go to see Dub Apocalypse over in Somerville in Union Square, right in the square. Sally O'Brien's. They're happening tonight. Dub Apocalypse. I might be there tonight. Depends. It depends. So that is my plan. That's all I know for the moment. I know Jimmy's going to be doing something for New Year's. I know Well, a whole bunch of bands are doing different things. And as I know it, I will let you know. Ah, time is up. I have to stick to it. I have to stick to it. So I'm going to end my live. I hope that I covered whatever you needed to hear about my fasting. And I'll come back in a couple of days before New Year's for sure to do another live right here. All right? Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And to my special love, love you. And I'll take care of yourselves, all of you, Louisa, Josh, Gail. Thanks for being here with me. And anybody who comes on and watches this video later, don't forget to follow, like, share if you want. And if you're live, of course, leave some stars. If you don't, it's fine. It's good. Do what you got to do. But it would have been nice. And this will be on YouTube, and it will possibly, part of it be on TikTok. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You know how it goes. Talk to y'all later. Peace and love.